Hey. Okay, so what's going on this week? Well, most importantly, Grandpa is out of the hospital and he's back at home and he's doing better, and the nurses are coming to his house to give him the treatments that he needs, which is great for them because obviously it's been a challenge to get him to all of his doctor's visits, and so he's doing better, and that's a huge relief. So that is good. That is going to be, the cherry topper, the best of the week if I had to choose something. I got all my indoor plants fertilized. I think all of them. Most of them. I think I got all of them. But anyway, Super Bowl was this last weekend. I'm not a sports fan, but it's fun to watch Super Bowl-ish from a distance. I made a Mexican dinner. I found this recipe for really good charro beans finally. So I've been making them like all the time. So I made charro beans, Spanish rice, and I'm looking for the continued search for a super awesome Tex-Mex enchilada gravy recipe. I found one that I like a lot, that I use Sunday, but it's still a little bit thick for me, which is easy to thin it out. And I think that it will be where it's at. So that's always fun. I love finding new or improving my skill set. So usually like on Super Bowl, we invite people over and I spend the whole day like prepping and cooking, and then I don't really watch the Super Bowl. I mean, commercials a little bit ish. But I didn't do that this year because obviously we didn't have anybody over. So I got to work on my plants. I fertilized everything and repotted some things that need to be repotted because it's supposed to get cold next weekend. But this is Texas, man. I mean, it probably will. There's like a cold snap going through the whole like country, but we're pretty much done with winter. Like I think it's fine to like start messing with my plants and planting stuff. So I'm excited about that. Oh, so excellent segue. One benefit to one that I can think of, I'm sure there are lots, of COVID-19 is that people are learning more about plants, like myself included. Like I was already into plants. I was pretty much a succulent fan. But since we moved in here, I've really upped the whole plant game. And now I've gone from indoor plants to like growing stuff, and so I have strawberries and blueberries planted, and I want to get some like aroma tomato plant and some bell pepper plant. So I think that's a huge benefit. Like we are really forgetting like how to feed ourselves, and that's sad. And I hear, and it makes sense, like food that you grow yourself is like so much, like much more nutrient dense, and it tastes a lot better. I mean, your love and time and energy is put into that food. You're gonna like get it back. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see what else. Oh, another benefit of COVID-19, coughing in your elbow. So like that is a big thing with Dylan right now. And so Daddy and I have started doing it because we were talking about the other, and it's true, like we don't want to get punked by our 3-year-olds. Like, did you cough in your elbow? He says, you cough in your nubbo? It's like, yes, buddy, I coughed in my nubbo. So sweet. But yeah, I don't want to, because we were taught to cough into our hands. And then we shake hands and touch each other's faces, and that's how you greeted each other back when I was young. But learning new tricks. And sneezing your elbow. So that's another benefit. Okay, so we're having weighted blanket drama. It's just been, so the weighted blanket thing is you should really just have one to cover the top of the mattress. It shouldn't hang over the sides. And I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks. I want like a comforter on top, which is what I should have done. But anyway, so we got the really big 80 by 92 king size weighted blanket, and it was like, it did not stay on the bed. They were not lying when on those sites when they're like, don't buy the big weighted blanket because it'll fall off the bed, whatever. It did. It was driving your dad crazy. He was not sleeping well because he was constantly like literally getting out of bed to rearrange the comforter. So that wasn't so awesome. So we have another one coming in, and we're returning another one. That's like 4 weighted blankets, but we're gonna find the best one, I promise, at some point. I really do like the weighted blanket game though. And it's funny because we are using the blue blanket again, and now that one just feels like a regular, it doesn't feel like a heavy. But we were using the like Amazon white $30, you know, down alternative, which is like, it's like a sheet. It's so light. It does not give you that swaddled, loved feeling. Anyway, first world problems. Also, Totally Awesome is totally awesome, and it's at the dollar store, so get your life. Amazing. I just don't know how I've spent my whole life like thinking the dollar store like totally sucked, because it really doesn't. Now I'm like kicking myself for all the years I've wasted not getting dollar store stuff, spending way more money than I needed to. It's stupid. But anyway, that's it. We had lunch, Dylan and I had lunch with Grandma and Aunt Pam today, and it is nice to see them. I mean, it's a whole day thing. But I do want to spend time while I still can, so it's important. But that's it. That's really it, I think. I'm sure I'm forgetting some things, but I love y'all so much. And that's it, really. This is all about you. All right, bye-bye. Till next time. See ya.